What's up everybody, it's Brian from mtmmix.com, and in this video we are going back to the tutorials. I'm going to be talking about a new plugin that I just purchased. It's Nectar 3 by iZotope. iZotope has been one of my favorite plugin companies for quite some time. If you don't follow them on Instagram, make sure you do. They have a hilarious Instagram feed. But with that being said, all of their plugins are very user-friendly. They lay everything out in a very clean manner. It makes mixing fun, and it makes mixing very easy to do just the way that it's laid out in front of you. With Nectar 3, what it does is creates a custom vocal preset for you. It has a vocal assistant which will analyze whatever vocal track you have in your session, and with that it will create a custom EQ, compression, delay, reverb, whatever it may be, and it allows you to get a solid jump off point and maybe even a final mix for your vocal for whatever song you're working on. When I say this thing does a very good job, I mean it does a very, very good job getting a solid vocal mix just off of the click of a couple buttons. So this plugin is gonna be what puts a lot of mix engineers like me out of business. So thank you for that, iZotope. Let's go ahead, hop on the screen. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I got the session up. This is a session by Nolan Santo. I'll play what I have completely dry for you, and then I'm going to pull up Nectar, and I'm going to show you just how the vocal assistant alone will take this from essentially just a very dry sounding take to something that's very energetic and aggressive. So let's go ahead and hit play.
I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in.
Cool, so let's go ahead and pull up Nectar 3. Alright, so when you pull up Nectar 3, it's going to look like this by default. What we're going to do is go to the vocal assistant. We're going to go ahead and choose assist, and we're going to hit next. You're going to choose the kind of vibe you want. I'm going to go modern, and intensity is going to be aggressive so we could really show what this thing can do. We're going to hit next, and it's going to wait for you to play audio, so I'm just going to go ahead and loop this, so hit play.
I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in. I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in. I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few.
So you can see it did a lot. So the first thing is the pitch. The one thing that the pitch won't do is it won't pull in what the scale is. So you want to start off just by adjusting the scale. It was G sharp minor for this song. And what we're going to do is go ahead and turn on correction. So boom, that's in. Let's go ahead and adjust the strength and the speed. We're going to keep the speed fairly fast, and we could just drop the strength down a little bit. So let's hit play.
I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in. I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine.
Cool, so there you have that. It's very simple. It's essentially your auto-tune built into this plugin. So the next thing that they threw on was a gate, but it's currently off. So let's go ahead and turn this on. I actually want to use it, so let's turn it on and just see how effective the gate is.
I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in.
It's actually really good. I don't have to make any adjustments. I'm happy with that. So the next thing that it did was threw an EQ on here. This is going to be mainly your subtractive EQ. You guys know that I like to do subtractive EQ first. The one thing that I noticed is it didn't add a high pass onto here. Keep in mind that this frequency does start pretty high. It's not like where it starts at 20 hertz or anything like that. So it does start at 20 hertz, but it moves up pretty quickly. Like right around here, you're already at 220 hertz. So let's go ahead and just do a little bit of a cut around 100 hertz or so. Just to get rid of that low end. So like I said, there are some things that you are going to want to do as far as manipulating the preset, but for the most part, it sounds fire already. So let's go ahead and jump over to the next thing. We have a de-esser. The cool thing about this is you could click this listen button. It'll only play the S's that it's cutting out. So let's go ahead and listen to that.
I got a new dream. I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine. It's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in.
Cool. So it's a very simple plugin to use. If you want to increase the frequency, you just drag this guy, and then your threshold is up and down. So this is like what I was saying with iZotope. They make everything really easy to use. Even if you're not insanely into the audio world, you could still get by with these plugins. It makes it very easy to look at and understand. The next thing that they threw on there was an EQ. This is going to be the additive EQ minus the subtractive that they did in the low end, but you can see that they boosted the high end a lot of the mix. That's because going in, it was a little dry, a little dull. They sharpened it up. I actually want to do a before and after of this, so let's go ahead and turn that off, and I'll turn it on halfway through.
I got a new dream. I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine. It's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons.
So that's where you're getting that high-end grit, you're getting that intensity, you're getting the forwardness in the mix. This is the crucial part of what I think Nectar did, and it does a great job at it. So the next thing we're going to do is go over to the compressor. This is another pretty simple compressor. I like the way that they laid it out. You have your threshold bar right here, and then you have your basic parameters for the compressor. And then this drop it down will allow you to choose what kind of compressor, but we're going to stay with solid state. So let's go ahead and do the before and after of this compressor.
I got a new dream. I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine. It's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again.
So that's cool. It kind of just balances everything out, makes it a little more even. And then the last thing that they threw on here was a reverb. You could see that you have a mix knob right here. It's currently at 8 out of 100. So we're going to start with it at 0 and just boost it up until we think that it's at a spot where we think is good for the mix. So let's go ahead and start with it at 0 and we'll boost it up.
I got a new dream. I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine. It's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me.
So look at that. I mean, I like it at 12. They put it at 8. That's already very accurate as to what I would do. With that being said, I like to go a little heavy with my reverb oftentimes, so that even fits even more so. So it's pretty interesting how accurate this thing is. Then you'll see that you have a plus module right here. This is to add anything that you'd like to add. You have dimensions, so that'll be anything like a chorus, a flanger, or a phaser, and then you have your mix knob for that. You could go ahead and add delays and more compression, harmony, which is pretty cool. I've done videos in the past on previous versions of Nectar. With this, you could choose your different harmonies. You could choose, how intense you want the pitch correction to be. I'm not going to use it for this record, but it's a cool feature. One other thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is the delay. So with this, it's just like a send effect. You have your send here, how much of the mix is going to be incorporated. So we could go ahead and just hit play and then dial up this mix knob here.
I got a new dream. I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine. It's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in. I got a new dream. I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine. It's all in a regimen.
So that's really as simple as it is. Just in the matter of how long was this video, something like 7 minutes or whatever it may be, we got a vocal that's sounding really, really, really good and honestly pretty release ready. If you didn't know what you were doing as far as mixing, you could throw this on, use the vocal assistant, and you're essentially done. One thing that I would do as far as this delay goes is just drop down some of the high end, but that's such a minute thing. The small amount of attention that I paid to this preset is very cool. I barely had to do anything, and it's sounding really good. The last thing that I do want to just point out is this width knob. So you could make your vocal sound a little bit wider as well, which will in turn make it a little bit bigger sounding, and this width will allow you to do that. So I'm going to be very drastic and bring it all the way up to 100. I definitely wouldn't do this on the normal record, but it's a good example to show you how you could use this with knob to essentially completely manipulate the sound. So let's go ahead and do that.
I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in. I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in. I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins.
So that's crazy how well that works. So with all this being said, I'm going to play a little before and after just to show you how insane this plugin really is and how useful it is, even if you're trying to get a quick mix. So let's go ahead and listen to it before, and then we'll listen to it after.
I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in. I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in.
So there you guys have it. I hope you liked the video. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it below in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you soon.
Shop Bros, drop another one.
I got a new dream, I need some Benjamins. It's all in a routine, it's all in a regimen. Yeah, I got a few reasons to get me an edge again. This is a new season, and I cannot let them in.